Today I wanted to talk about Depop's commissions being removed for top sellers, and I'm going to return to a bit of a video where we do the standing and talking. I have enjoyed the other videos, let me know what you think as well. Depop recently announced that they're taking away the commission from the high-rated sellers. High-rated sellers are some people that are within either the top 100 or have a verified badge, I do believe. And what this essentially means is that you don't have to pay the cost that Depop typically charges you for the commission. However, the insertion fees or card payments will still remain, and also the boosted feature and cost, which is 8% for listings that you do. So essentially what they're doing is they're allowing you to make a good amount of money without their costs, but still use their boosted feature. What is my journey with Depop personally? I was using it for about 8 to 9 months. I scaled it up to the top 15. I worked predominantly on Y2K vintage and unbranded. And if I'm being honest, since this 0% fees commissions come about, I'm thinking I need to get back on and put some products up. So I am gonna get back onto doing some stuff with Depop at the right point. A lot of people are in questions whether they've done this because Vinted Pro has now been announced that it's coming to the UK. And I would assume that that's directly why they have done this. Depop and Vinted are in their own simultaneous competition. eBay's gone clear. Etsy's in its own lane with America. Places like Grailed are in their own different entirety. The whole ecosystem is completely different. But in terms of third-party platforms, you've got Depop and you've got Vinted. And both of these platforms are looking at ways that they can outcompete the other. Essentially, they're realizing there's a lot of people that are being resellers now, and you think about it. Do you want people on your platform, or do you not want people on your platform? And there's a lot of people that are jumping to it. I bet the stats on how many people are becoming their own resellers or their own little bedroom business is growing constantly every single day. It's never been an easier time to get into it. There's never been as much information. People like me, hello, Spencer Line here with the YouTube, hopefully giving insight and inspiration on you starting your own journey. But more importantly than that, Depop, it's no commissions. What does this actually mean? For me, one of the biggest challenges with having time to do third-party upload platform listings is that you've got to do the meticulous and tedious processes of all of the uploading. And because I'm now becoming more of a wholesaler, selling bundles like this or selling items like this on a live stream, uploading products is almost seeming a bit alien to me. Like, not alien, but it's like something that I've done for so long, and now I'm exploring these new options. If you're a top-rated seller, this basically means that you can use the boosted feature, still pay commission on what you do for that, as in boosted features do cost you 8%, but you won't get stung with the 10 to 15% or whatever it is that Depop actually charges for that. Now, this basically means that for those that are on Depop, this has never been a more prevalent time to get uploading your product and maximizing that. Also importantly, it's never been a more important time through Depop to become a top-rated seller. So this in itself is like the carrot on a stick to encourage you to be a better and bigger seller, but also once you get to that point, you don't pay any commission. Now, don't quote me. You might not be able to pay commission for everybody, but when I got the message, it looked like it was targeted for top-rated sellers. The ecosystem of everything is changing. Live stream selling is offering a completely different perspective. The ways that people now sell in markets, the ways that people sell in person, the rise of people wanting to start their own websites. There's never been more pockets for you to jump in to be able to get your business where it needs to be. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of competition out there. Depop's 0% commissions is really gonna add a different take for people who want to build their business without having to worry about how much it's going to cost them in fees. There is one factor I would say with considering this. The 0% fee really gives you that thought of, damn, maybe I should actually try it out. Maybe I should see if it is something for me to do. Maybe along some of these videos, I'll probably break down some of the perspectives I have on how I'll come back into Depop. And again, if you want to see me actually talk about any set processes, just drop a comment and I'll break it out. If you aren't paying fees to a third-party app, you are making more profit, and as a result, you have more taxable money to potentially pay out for. I.e., if Depop were taking you £2 per item at £20 constantly, and they're now not taking it, you're essentially making £2 more profit, which means 20% of that £2, you could look at it as 40p, is what you need to be putting aside in order to be aware and mindful of that change in the commission. So people will go, yes, I've not got to pay commission, but that is something you've got to consider. The same with Vinted. When Vinted Pro comes about, I have no idea what the system will be, but I will be covering a video on that very soon. Guys, a little short and sweet take into the 0% commission. Drop some comments relating to Depop. What do you want me to explore more into this topic? How do you want me to break this one down and go into a few different factors? I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear how I can be better for you guys. I want to have fun with this, and I want us all to trust our own processes. And remember, we live the 24 hours at a time. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Just focus on today and don't worry about it because it's going to happen anyway, okay? Lots of love. See you soon.